Let me take a selfie.
The selfie craze, along with FaceTiming, Skype, you name it, it's driving a huge increase in the number of people, women especially, getting plastic surgery. Dr. David Goodkind is a board-certified plastic surgeon and owner of Fusion Medical Aesthetic Boutique in Brantford. He joins me this morning. Good morning to you, Doctor.
Good morning, and thank you.
So this is very much a reality. You're seeing this even in your own practice.
It's a huge reality in that used to be the only image people had of themselves was a two-dimensional picture that they saw either while shaving or putting on their makeup. Now they're inundated with multiple pictures of themselves over the weeks and months at multiple angles. So now they recreate a three-dimensional image of themselves in their mind, and they comment on it and they critique themselves a lot.
They don't always like it, so they come to you, and this is where you have to sort of, wait a minute, this just could be not such a good photo, or you have to determine, okay, this is something that we can help out with, right?
Right. Well, you don't go by one photo. Anybody can take a bad photo. So I usually start my consultations by saying, what concerns you? Tell me what you see. I'll tell you what I can see, and I'll tell you what we can realistically do to improve your image.
And when it comes to the selfies, what are some of the things they're looking to do? I know we have some before and after photos as well that we're going to sift through. What are some of the most popular things you're seeing?
Well, the most popular thing are wrinkles. Even
Wrinkles,
in
yeah.
20 and 25 and 30-year-old women and guys, that nobody likes their wrinkles. And 50% of the non-surgical procedures that we do is Botox or a similar neurotoxin.
Is that what this one is here? I think she looks great in every photo.
Well, no, this one is a filler in her cheeks. You can
Filler,
see,
okay.
You can see on the side view and on the three-quarter view that line just below her eye is somewhat depressed. You can see that her jawbone and lower third of her face is much stronger than the middle third of her face.
The nice thing is it's subtle. It doesn't look like a totally different person. It just maybe looks a bit fresher, which is the key, isn't it?
Yeah, the key is natural. It's not good to trade wrinkles or low volume in your face for an unnatural look.
Let's look at some more photos, because I know we have more. And you know, and guys, this is something that guys are noticing too?
This is a very interesting sequence. On the very left is a gentleman that came to me for a facelift. In the middle is him after his facelift, and you can still see that in the central portion of his face, he still is somewhat weak. That's not an area that we can reach with surgery. So in the picture all the way to the right, he's been filled in his mid-cheek area, giving him much better facial symmetry and much better proportion. It's
He looks
subtle.
great. It's very subtle. Looks very natural. What is beauty? We look here at proportion and symmetry. Is that what people are going for? Is that what makes the eye think something isn't beautiful if you don't have that?
The more symmetrical you are, the more beautiful, quotes, beautiful you are.
Right.
So we look for a lot of things. We look for symmetry. We look for proportion. We try to break the face up into three horizontal components: the forehead, the mid-face, and the lower face. And oftentimes, one area, 1/3 of the face, doesn't match the other. That's an area that we can easily treat with some of the facial fillers. And the last thing is aging. Not so much in the younger people, but in the older people. Aging is loss of bony volume, loss of fatty volume, and loss of elasticity, all of which causes your face to droop down.
Well, we just took a selfie just before the segment, so we'll have to see how we look in that one.
Well,
Thank goodness there are filters, right? We can play with that and edit a bit. Dr. Goodkind, thanks so much for coming in. Really fascinating. The selfie craze continues strong, so you're going to be in business for a while to come, I'm sure.